Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, we'll see the Toronto Raptors playing against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Well, for the Clippers, this team has talked about setting a positive tone for the new year, playing up to their capabilities, and, of course, racking up some wins out of the gate. We'll see if starting out at home gives them some fuel for the fire. And you love the build-up to a new season. Lots of anticipation. Shaq, what are you looking for?
There were some VIMs this offseason.
Very interesting moves.
Oh, you like that? Okay,
Yeah.
I understand. And you got to understand, that kind of shift, that right there can shift the balance of power.
Wow. Last year, the Eastern and Western Conference was balanced out. Well, we'll see if the trend reverses.
There it is, the Staples Center in Los Angeles, where we're getting set to... And David Aldridge. Well, point forwards and big guards in demand. Yeah, you're right. Thank you. Here are the five for the Raptors. Siakam at power forward with Gasol at center. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Anunoby in at the three. And for Los Angeles, Shamet Leonard are on the wings. Ivica Zubac is out there with Patrick Patterson. And it's Beverly in at the point. Now here's Leonard. Zubac trying to break loose, and it's Leonard missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Good. Siakam's got the first points up on the board here for the Raptors.
Pascal Siakam can be a menace on the glass. He's got length, he's got athleticism. Look out.
Here's Beverly. Passes to Leonard. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. Doris, there is nothing like opening night in the NBA. Every fan base just teeming with optimism for the upcoming season.
I think all of us are just so thrilled to have NBA basketball back. There's no losses in the losing column. Everybody's happy. Let's tip it off and go.
And guys have that little step, and these first weeks of the season are always exciting.
Oh, no doubt. Everybody's bursting with enthusiasm. Players are fresh.
Here's VanVleet. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Pulls it up. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Beverly against Lowry. Beverly, the pass to Leonard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And maybe the biggest story of this summer, where would Kawhi Leonard be headed in free agency? A player of his caliber commands that kind of media scrutiny.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. Greg, you talk about the media focus for Kawhi Leonard. Not exactly something he embraces.
Not at all. As a kid on his birthdays, he'd shutter himself in his room because he didn't want the attention. To this day, he lets his play do the talking.
Shot clock at 6, and Gasol gets it to go.
I'll tell you, you size up the defense, you know when to rise and fire and to catch and shoot. Marc Gasol doing work.
And Beverly kicks to Zubac. Leonard, the pass to Zubac. Back to Leonard. And it's Leonard with the jam.
This guy is such an excellent finisher at the rim. He's got incredibly long arms and very strong hands.
Beverly against Lowry. Right side Gasol. Fires for 3. And it's Shamet with the rebound. The Clippers in the lead. Here's Leonard. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Siakam. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the most improved player in the league last season, Pascal Siakam, got better in every statistical category.
And it's those diamond-in-the-rough players that so often elevate the top teams. And, Greg, that's what the Raptors found in Pascal Siakam.
No doubt. The 27th pick back in 2016. Now a full-time starter on a rookie contract, just over $2 million this season. He is due for a big raise.
That's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. In fourth, the Raptors.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Pass to Shamet. Zubac's with it. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Gasol. Here's Van Vliet. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
And there's the feed to Beverly. Pass to Leonard. Makes it off the glass. Leonard's got 10.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Siakam looking around. The shot comes out, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. Leonard attacking, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Toronto called for the foul. These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And the Raptors went all in trading for Kawhi Leonard last season, Doris. Great talent surrounding him in Toronto, but this past summer, he decided to move on.
But, Kevin, a championship makes the gamble worthwhile if you were Toronto. For Kawhi, any team he plays on is going to have a chance to win. And now this young man, a champion, starts a new chapter.
And here's Beverly. Marc Gasol getting his 3 to go. Right side, Leonard. The fader. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And here is Van Vliet. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
Now, here's Siakam. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Boy, Greg, neither team willing to give an inch and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And that one's good. Beverly.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Now here's Van Vliet. Outside for Lowry. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Leonard.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
When Kawhi Leonard is healthy, he can dominate both ends of the floor. Nice job to finish it there.
Lowry passes to Anunoby. With some arc, and the basket by Lowry. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Here's Leonard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And it seems like every team is in search of the, quote, power wing. The guys that have the quickness to defend on the perimeter and the strength to battle inside. OG Anunoby certainly fits the bill.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. Reese Arkless comes in for Patrick Patterson. Lou Williams is subbed in for Landry Shamet. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And a 7'2" wingspan for Anunoby. He's got the reach, Doris, of a big man.
He does, Kevin. He also has the strength of a big man, but he's got the versatility defensively to guard across 4 positions. It's about finding consistent minutes for OG because the potential is there, Kevin.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Leonard. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. They get Marc Gasol.
I love scorers who want to seek contact. Kawhi Leonard consistently in the top 20 in free throw attempts.
Doris, I know you're really on coaches who are fast forward in thinking about where the game is going, where it is evolving, innovation. And there are a lot of guys like that.
Well, there certainly are. And I would just point back to the NBA Finals, where for the first time in a very long time, Nick Nurse decided to go to a box and one and a triangle and two. And you heard the announce booth sort of open up about their shock at employing such a non-traditional defensive scheme at maybe the most important time of the year. So really cool. I think most NBA coaches are outside the box. They're looking for whatever gives them a competitive advantage.
Sure makes it interesting, doesn't it?
It sure does.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Williams against Lowry. Leonard kicks to Williams, puts it up. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And now it's an 8-point Clipper lead.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And Greg, you want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Now here is Lowry. He picked up 24 points in their last one against Sacramento.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
They grabbed their own miss, and there's the pass to Harkless. Beverly deciding where to go with it.
And wow, you just have to love the motor on Montrezl Harrell when he's on the floor. Great on the glass, and he just plays with such a fire.
Davis is checked in for Fred VanVleet.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Toronto calls timeout. And with Harrell, you can see how his energy spreads to the rest of the team.
Reminds me a bit of what Fareed used to bring the team. Harrell is also undersized, but boy, he makes up for it in so many ways.
Green is checked in for Leonard.
And let's see some numbers here on Patrick Beverly. Last season's performance for him, he was around 7 points per, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
Drills the three-pointer. Lowry's got 5 points so far.
Well, there is absolutely no doubt that Kyle Lowry can shoot with range. He can make you pay from out there.
Williams against Davis. Now here's Beverly. His last outing with 20 points. Here's Green. Siakam pulls it in.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And Siakam throws it down.
Well, Mr. Siakam can elevate well above the rim. Nicely done.
Passes it to Harrell. Back to Beverly. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, you just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
First trip to the line for him here. And the Toronto Raptors knew in trading for Kawhi Leonard that he might not stick around. Even after his decision returned to his hometown of Los Angeles, Greg, the Raptors have to feel good about the way it all worked out for him.
Kevin, the first championship in franchise history, and now they set about working their way back to the mountaintop. Some talented young players and quality vets, not to mention an outstanding front office. I think it'd be a mistake to count them out.
Here's Williams. It's deflected.
I'll tell you, Siakam has the ability to intimidate offensive players. How about that one? Send it back.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Outside, Davis. 1:51 left to play here in the first. Foul for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Now Beverly. Kicks to Harrell. Pass to Williams. The dish now to Harkless. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
.114 left here in the first quarter. Clippers leading by 7. Harkless the pass to Harrell. And here is Williams, defended by Ibaka. Williams against Powell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, Green, and it's Lowry with the rebound. Raptors trail by 7. .40 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. .36 seconds left in the first. 6 on the shot clock.
Really having a difficult time getting anything to fall. Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
It's hard for them to cut into this lead when he's firing zeros. All period, he's been so cold.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first. And the wide open shot from Green. There's Harrell. Another shot. And the rejection by Ibaka.
Boy, still a dependable shot blocker. That is what got Serge Ibaka playing time at the beginning of his career. Nice.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for Los Angeles. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Marc Gasol, so appreciated by his fans and certainly a lot of Spanish-speaking fans excited about his success.
It's fun. You see more fans on the stands that speak Spanish.
And great to see so many different cultures and countries embrace the game.
Yes, and with players like Gasol having so much success, I think it helps give those Latino and Spanish-speaking fans a connection to the NBA.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
So the Raptors 5 right now. Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Davis is out there with Lowry, and it's Powell in at the small forward. Siakam kicks to Powell. Davis looking for an opening. Back to Lowry. From deep three-point range. That's in there. Davis with the assist. 8 points for Kyle Lowry.
I'll tell you what, shoot it from the other side of the bridge, Kyle Lowry. How about that range, Kevin?
Oh, unbelievable. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Lou Williams won Sixth Man of the Year for the third time last season. He joined Kevin McHale and Detlef Schrempf as the only players to win the award in consecutive seasons. And with the most career points ever scored off the bench, maybe they should just name this award after him. Kevin?
David, I'm all for it. Thank you so much. And boy, is he in good company.
Boy, you look at all the athletes on this team. How about Pascal Siakam? This guy may be the fastest power forward in the NBA. And if you couple that with ball handling, this guy is tremendous in transition.
Landry Shamit's checked in for the Clippers. Then for the Raptors, Gasol comes in for Serge Ibaka. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Pass to Harrell. Outside, Green. That three off the mark. And the speed and quickness of Siakam, not just an asset in transition, Doris defensively, he is something special.
There is no doubt. At 6'9", but he's got a 7'3" wingspan. Siakam's combination of length and mobility, tailor-made for the modern NBA.
Greg, I'm just so impressed with the level of finesse and craftiness that Lou Williams always plays with.
And Kevin, you don't stay a perennial 6th Man of the Year candidate at Williams' age without having more than a few tricks up your sleeve. He's so good in tight spaces and can find a way to get a shot up where others just have to kick it out.
Now here is Davis. Powell with it. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Williams against Davis. From deep. Williams' shot is off. Raptors trail by 5. Anunoby passes to Siakam. On the wing, Davis, defended by Harkless. Gasol kicks to Anunoby. Green against Davis. Lets it go from deep. That shot off the mark. The Clippers go the other way with it. They've led by as much as 10. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. The pass to Green. Dishes it to Williams. Shoots the 3. Los Angeles with another miss. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And there's Marc Gasol on the assist by Davis. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, right there you see the toughness and the mental focus of Marc Gasol. This guy burying it even after getting hit.
Pass to Green. He kicks it to Williams. From downtown. And it's Green missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Here's Anunoby. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Sacramento.
And he also made an impact on defense, guys. 3 blocked shots over the course of the game.
And it's in there. And it's now only a 1-point Clipper lead. And it's Williams with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. Fires the 3. Connects from 3-point range. Williams has got 7 points.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
And a wide open look for Siakam. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Clippers leading by 4. Here's Williams. He's coming off a 34-point game against Milwaukee.
Boy, the defense had tons of difficulty covering him. They kept putting him at the line, and he burned them.
A lot of switching on every possession in the NBA from a defensive standpoint, and you see the way Doris offenses are adjusting to that.
Yeah, I think number one, you have to attack the switch. That's first and foremost. And it's an interesting balance between attacking and being patient, because the one thing you're ultimately seeking in every switch is a favorable matchup for yourself. That's where a critical, thinking guard who knows where to find and put the ball is so critical to your success.
That's a good way to look at it. Clock at 4. Let's go. No good off the back of the rim.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
It's good from long range. Williams has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Here's Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Feeds it to Gasol. To stop the run. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Well, Marc Gasol, 7'1". That's an easy one.
And here is Shamet. 14 points from him the last game against Milwaukee. Patterson dishes to Williams. Back to Patterson. Second chance effort. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Powell for 3. That's his first basket of the game. 1 for 6 and looking for more.
Well, on the catch and shoot, Norman Powell ready to rise and fire.
Clippers leading by 4. Outside Williams. Kicks to Leonard. A superstar summer, Greg, for the Los Angeles Clippers in Kawhi Leonard and in Paul George. Greg, they have 2 elite wings, great defenders in their prime.
Give them credit, but also Kawhi Leonard pushing the levers behind the scenes. He wanted another superstar to join him in recruiting Paul George, who still had 2 years left on his deal in OKC. Kawhi took unprecedented control of his free agent destiny.
LA has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. He's all alone, and there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. The Raptors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And only 6 feet tall in shoes, Fred VanVleet's not the biggest, but his toughness, his toughness, mentally and physically, is unquestioned.
And Kevin, growing up in Rockford, Illinois, gave him that perspective. Friends and family gone too soon. Basketball is the path to something better.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Beverly's checked in. Chalk up 2 there. Patterson's got his first points of the night.
Well, we know Kawhi will always attract lots of defensive attention, which puts him in a position to find his teammates. Pretty pass.
Now here is Lowry. He's got 8.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Well, he soars to the rim to finish off that alley-oop. Patterson playing way above the cylinder.
Raptors trail by 7. Now here's VanVleet. 6 points for him. Lowry passes to Gasol. And the Raptors miss again.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Now here's Lowry. Right side Gasol. Shoots over Zubats. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut back down to a 7-point margin, getting the points there from Gasol. Now Beverly. Out to the wing. Here's Zubats. The offensive rebound. Here's Patterson. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 4 assists in the game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Now, here's Lowry. He's got 8. Pass to Anunoby. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Zubats.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Beverly with the ball. Pass to Shamet. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Here's Patterson. And the shot is long. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. It's a 10-point game. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That will be their second of 6 road games for the team. And for the Clippers, they're shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's VanVleet. And again, no good by Toronto.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's Beverly. From deep. But they get it back. Shamet on the wing for three. Rebound by the Raptors. Ibaka's got his 4th rebound in this one. Lowry kicks to Anunoby. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Anunoby's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Raptors. Now here's Leonard. He's guarded closely. Leonard draws the double. And again, the turnover by the Clippers. And a chance now to look at the schedule coming up for the Toronto Raptors. On Friday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Sunday, they'll be facing off against DeMarcus Cousins and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And guys, one thing about road trips like this one, they'll be seeing this as a chance for the team to come together. It might be a bit of a silver lining for a trip that doesn't always provide a lot of success.
Raptors trail by 7. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Anunoby. Patterson defending. Anunoby, no good. And here's Leonard. He's got 26. Gasol with the steal. And so it's Los Angeles, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks so much. Kawhi, you seem to be so at ease out there. How much is that helping your game?
It's helping me out a lot. Just coming in the game relaxed, just with more intensity. I mean, my teammates are getting me involved on the offensive end. I'm playing great on defense. We just got to keep it up second half and not let it up.
Hey, Kawhi, thank you very much for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Kawhi Leonard is having one of those nights. He ended up with 26 points, 4 assists, and a monster amount of rebounds. And that does it for our...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books.
Guys, how about the journey of the Raptors' Nick Nurse? So well traveled before taking the head job in Toronto. This guy has shown his worth in his first season as a head coach in the NBA. It translates to a title. Absolutely incredible.
Beverly and Shamet in the backcourt together. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Patrick Patterson. And it's Zubac in at the 5, home in the paint. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Shamet, the pass to Zubac. From deep three-point range, the Clippers keep it alive. And it's Leonard missing. Raptors trail by 7. Here's Anunoby. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Kawhi Leonard. And Coach Nick Nurse paid some dues, Doris, before his turn as head coach of this Toronto team.
Well, think about it. Early in his career, he's a player coach in the British Basketball League. Then he goes and establishes a G League franchise in his home state of Iowa. Then to lead that team to a title in 2011, join another G League team for the Raptors and win a title in 2013. Really an incredible journey, guys.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
There's the pass to Anunoby. Over to the left wing. It's Gasol missing. Clippers leading by 6. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Back to Beverly. All alone. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 5 assists tonight.
And like seeing Beverly get involved there. Sweet shooting from the speedy guard.
Lowry against Beverly. Lowry passes to Anunoby. Siakam. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Leonard. And it's Leonard with the jam.
As unassuming as he looks sometimes, Kawhi Leonard finishes with authority off the dribble.
Now here is Lowry. He's got 8. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 7 rebounds in the game. Leonard attacking. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Kyle Lowry. A very nice season for him last year. He was around 14 points a game last year, 8 assists and 5 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
There's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
Here's Beverly. The Raptors getting the bucket. This one for 3, and that's good. Kawhi Leonard for 3. Leonard's got the lead up to 11 now for the Clippers. Outside Lowry. Passes it to Van Vliet. Back to Lowry. No good on the triple.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And that one's good. Shamet's got his first points of the game.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Lowry against Beverly. There's the 3. That shot, no good. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Leonard draws the double. Here's Patterson. And it's Patterson finishing it off.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, Greg, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Lou Williams is checked in for Los Angeles. Powell, he's checked in for Toronto. Davis comes in for Fred Van Vliet. You throw good, Siakam.
And last season, the first ever NBA Finals for the Toronto Raptors.
What a tremendous run, Greg. Think about it. In the Eastern Conference Finals, they go down 0-2 before winning 4 straight to close out the Bucks. And forget about the city of Toronto. The entire country of Canada was on fire for Raptors basketball. And how do they reward them? NBA championship.
Now, here's Lowry. 8 points for him. 5 to shoot. Williams against Davis. Misses the wing chair. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
What defensive instincts. What timing by Marc Gasol. Nice block.
Now here's Harrell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. No good on the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, after 5 years as an assistant in Toronto, last season Nick Nurse moved to head coach of the Raptors, and the team responded, winning the franchise's first NBA championship. Nurse has been at this for 3 decades. He got his first head coaching position at the age of 23. And he has moved all throughout basketball, both domestically and abroad, guiding 15 teams in 5 different countries. And after winning it all last year, Kevin, he's finally made it to the top.
David, he sure has a long and winding journey. Thank you. Now Beverly, 6 points for him. Harrell finds Leonard. No good again that time. Raptors trail by 8. Powell with it. Pass to Lowry. Powell. A three. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Down low. Patterson, that's good. Patterson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Outside, Davis. Toronto needs to get off his shot. Lowry, good.
Well, no fear in Kyle Lowry's game. This guy is happy to take it inside and seek you out.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
And over the last few seasons, Kyle Lowry's scoring trending downward. His assists increasing, though, dramatically, relying more on his teammates to get the job done.
For the Clippers, Jermichael Green comes in for Patrick Patterson. And Harkless is subbed in for Leonard. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Toronto. And we've seen Lowry settling for more perimeter shots in recent years.
I mean, he's always had a great motor, but you have to adapt as you get older. Some back issues starting to creep in, and important for him to stay healthy along the way.
Now here's Williams. Beverly the pass to Harkless. And again, no good by the Clippers. Pass to Lowry. Launches it. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Green deciding where to go with it. Over Siakam. Green, no luck. Raptors trail by 8. Siakam, good. Siakam's got 5 points in the quarter.
So fast to get out in transition. Pascal Siakam dangerous in the open floor.
And here's Beverly. He's got 6. He feeds it to Williams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Dora, it's such an honor to be on this with you. And you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst. Breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. And Ibaka slams it in.
Well, a high percentage scorer with a great shot selection. Ibaka knows when to send it home.
And Beverly kicks to Harrell. Now here's Harkless. Guarded by Powell. Beverly for 3. Kept alive. They kick it out to Green. Takes a 3. Drops in the tray. Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Lowry drives in, lays it up off the glass.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Here's Beverly. He's got 6. And it's denied. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Landry Shamet comes in for Patrick Beverley, and the Raptors also making a change. Van Vliet's checked in.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Los Angeles leading by 9. Shamet on the wing, covered by Van Vliet. Now here's Williams. He's got 15. Shamet, the pass to Zubac. Over Ibaka. And the rejection by Ibaka. Inside. Here's Van Vliet. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 3rd assist on the night. So it's the Clippers now. They lead by 7. Now Shamet. For the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Shamet's got 5 points in the quarter.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
And Greg, you know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And Los Angeles guys, shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Williams trying to break free, and there's Green on the assist by Williams. And now a 12-point Clipper lead. Lowry against Williams. Ibaka outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Boy, a wide-open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Lowry against Williams. Shamet on the wing. Here's Zubac, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Well, this is what he does. Find ways to make his presence felt, and this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Clippers ahead as they wrap up the third quarter on a 14-6 run. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Clippers, setting the floor for the Raptors. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Lowry out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Ibaka in at the 5 down low. And it's blocked by Ibaka. Out to the right wing. Lets the 3 fly. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Los Angeles leading by 14. Williams with the ball. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. How great the Clippers signing of Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, the grand finale of the wildest summer in NBA free agent history.
A ton of big moves. You think of the star players who've changed teams, 1/3 of the league's all-NBA selections, and 5 out of 10 of the reigning all-star starters. In the end, we saw 7 players who've changed teams, signing for over $100 million each. Put that in perspective, only 8 players had ever done that in league history.
You know, you think about the most important players in Toronto Raptors history. Vince Carter probably number 1. DeMar DeRozan would be on that list. But boy, Kyle Lowry has got to be there as well. Remarkable how far they've come since he joined the team back in 2012.
Here's Ibaka. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And here is Williams. Banked in off the glass. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter. And the Raptors and Lowry both grew together, Doris, wouldn't you say?
A marriage made in heaven. Kyle Lowry has always played with a huge chip on his shoulder. He still carries that edge, but that maturity and leadership turned into a championship in Toronto. Doesn't get better than that.
It's Williams with the drive. Here's Harkless. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Harkless has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
Siakam outside. He doesn't hit that one. Great tee that time from Green. Williams against Lowry. Now here's Williams. Defense right on him. Now the pass to Zubats. Green kicks to Zubats. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Williams. Off the left rim and out.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Here's Van Vliet. And the rejection by Zubats. Shots good by Ibaka. And the Clippers call time here. And the Clippers making a change here. Leonard's checked in, and the Raptors also making a change. Marc Gasol's checked in for Serge Ibaka. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
And the basket by Lowry.
I tell you, this guy just loves having the ball in his hands, Kevin, and why not when Lowry can make moves like that?
Here's Shamet. Passes it to Zubats. He dishes it to Williams. 5 on the clock. Outside Leonard. From deep. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. Here's Anunoby. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Now here's Williams. To the middle. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Lowry. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Clippers leading by 11. On the wing, Williams. Puts up a 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Williams has got 9 points now in just the second half.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
And it's Lowry penetrating. And the rejection by Zubats. But they recover it. Gasol passes to Anunoby. And again, Toronto with the triple.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Lowry against Williams. Pass to Leonard. Now Zubats. Left side, Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Harkless. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Lowry's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Van Vliet. The feed to Gasol. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They led by as many as 18 points. The 15-footer. No good. Shot missing. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Lowry kicks to Van Vliet. Here's Anunoby. Off target with his 3.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Outside Williams. And the pass to Zubats. Now the dish to Leonard. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Leonard's got 33 points.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Anunoby. And the Raptors miss again.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And he knocks down the first one. The Raptors' Nick Nurse winning an NBA title in his first season. Greg is an NBA head coach.
The first time a head coach who'd also helmed a team in a foreign league has won it. Nurse often reminisces fondly on those days coaching in Europe. And this summer, he was entrusted with coaching the Canadian national team at the FIBA World Cup.
Toronto calls timeout. You know, Doris, you and I love history. And you were talking the other day, you and I, about Bill Russell and his 11 championship rings. You think anyone's ever going to break that record?
I think it'll be close to impossible, Kevin, and the reason is, number one, there were so many fewer teams back then for Bill Russell, in no way diminishing the greatness of one of the game changers, both between the lines and outside the lines. Bill Russell will always be an historic figure, but it's very tough to compare eras. There's now 30 teams, nutrition, conditioning, coaching. There's just so much more information in the current era.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. You don't have to make up the deficit all at once. We'll see if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Now Leonard. He kicks to Hero. No one near him. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Three-pointer, Lowry. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Leonard's Clippers leading by 11. Passes it to Shamet. Leonard attacking, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has zero fear. In fact, contact, it doesn't deter him at all.
Raptors trail by 14. Siakam with it. And the rejection by Harrell. Leonard attacking, and he banks in the layup. Leonard's got 40 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Van Vliet looking around. Shot to stop the run. Rebound by the Clippers.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And now Siakam pushing it up, and no one back to stop him.
Well, how about the defensive activity of Marc Gasol, and then the presence of mind to use the push-ahead pass.
Outside Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Another one falls for the Clippers.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Back to Lowry. A three ball. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
Pass to Shamet. Back to Leonard. Leonard draws the double to the paint. And that one's good, Shamet.
Boy, that's just great passing out of the double team. They had him bottled up, but he manages to create an easy basket out of all that pressure.
Here's Anunoby. Back to Lowry. Pass to Van Vliet. Over Harrell. And another basket for Toronto.
This guy has such incredible touch in the mid-range. There isn't a shot Marc Gasol can't make.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
To the right side. Beverly for three. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. Van Vliet's got 6 rebounds in the game. Latrey gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Leonard attacking, and then Leonard with the dunk.
Well, almost effortless there from Kawhi Leonard. The reach and leaping ability. Look out.
Lowry against Beverly. Anunoby in the corner. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. A 12-point game. Beverly against Lowry. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Beverly. Leonard's got 46 points. Raptors shooting at 42% in this final quarter.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Clippers.
Free throws were a big factor in this one.
You know, it's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but the key, they were able to convert tonight. You start making free throws, and it can get you the win.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kawhi Leonard.
Boy, I think you could pick about any area of this basketball game and feel like he excelled in it. He was a dominant figure at both ends of the floor and finishes with a triple-double. What an unbelievable performance.
Anunoby in the corner. No good with the triple. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. With Lou Williams, you made some big
David, thank you as always. And that about does it for the first game of